This is 102.3 KLNG, home of your AP Lang projects.
Welcome back this fine Wednesday morning. I'm Don Fergandy here on the early news special for 102.3 KLNG Lang. And boy, do I have an interesting guest for you. Please welcome our guest, newly convicted murderer, Mr. Meursault here on the phone with us. He's currently sentenced to execution pending appeal. Now, Mr. Meursault, do you mind your voice being on the radio?
No.
Well then, welcome to the show. Just heard about your conviction. Guilty of the murder of an Arab in broad daylight on the Algiers public beach. What do you have to say about it?
There's not much to say. I killed the man with the gun. Shot him multiple times. I'm guilty.
That's pretty harsh.
He had a knife.
Did he make any move to attack you with the knife?
No. He held it out as a threat.
Oh, I see. Now, I heard at the trial that your mother died quite recently. That is in fact true, am I correct?
Yes.
Did you kill this man out of grief after the loss of your mother?
No.
Did you feel grief over the loss of your mother at all?
No.
Why is that exactly? I know that if my mother died today, I would barely be able to leave my house for the next couple days, let alone go to the beach.
I don't know. I guess nobody should really grieve her death. It doesn't bother me.
So, to make sure that what you are actually saying gets across to our listeners, you're saying that you are in fact indifferent towards your mother's death?
Yes, I'm indifferent.
Okay. Well, let's see what our listeners think about this. We've got a Mr. Brick on the phone. Hello, Brick?
Hey Don, thanks for having me on here.
My producer tells me that you disagree with Mr. Meursault here.
Yes, I love my mama very much. Every day my mama comes down to my room and feeds me my applesauce. I don't know what I'd do without my mama. I'd probably have to, work or something like that.
So, you'd be sad if she were to pass unexpectedly.
Of course I would. My mama brought me into this world and she means everything to me. She cared for me for years and still continues to do so. She's got a special place in my heart.
So, what kind of person hates their mother then? I mean, I love my mom too. Losing her would be brutal, just like you'd imagine.
A murderer wouldn't miss his mother. A guilty lunatic with no care for the world and the people in it.
Mr. Meursault, do you have anything to say about this? Mr. Meursault? Is he still on the line? He is? Okay. Well, I'll take that as a no. Do you have anything else to add, Mr. Brick?
Yes, I do. Any man who breaks the law and commits a murder deserves to die for it. It doesn't matter what the cause. There ain't no place in society for a cold-blooded killer.
All right, thank you, Mr. Brick. Now, Mr. Meursault, would you say that society has a place for you?
Society doesn't care about me. This world, heck, this whole universe is just as indifferent as I am.
Now, how did you come to that conclusion?
By staring at the stones that made up my cell in jail and looking at the stars in the night sky.
Could you please elaborate, Mr. Meursault, for the sake of our viewers?
Well, I had time to think. I realized that the universe is almost like a brother of mine. I don't really care about much. Nothing at all, really. The same goes for the rest of the universe. It doesn't care if I die today or die tomorrow. No matter what, I'll be dead. It's inevitable. There is no purpose. Once I die, I'll be gone. That's all there is to it.
Well, that sure is quite a conclusion to come to. I believe we have another listener on the line. Mr. Fantana, what do you think about Mr. Meursault's last comments?
What's up, my man Don Fergandy? These ideas are absolutely crazy, to be honest. This man has been alone for so long, he doesn't even have feelings for his own mother. Now he's been locked up for a couple months during this trial.
So, you're saying these ideas are brought about by his disconnect from the rest of us?
Yeah, exactly. He's isolated himself from the rest of his peers and our society as a whole, and as a result, his morals aren't set right. Anybody that doesn't like his own mother, who doesn't have a purpose in his life, is going to end up killing somebody.
Mr. Meursault, I think he has a point here. You don't even like your own mother. You say that your own death doesn't matter. If anything, that sounds like the real reason you killed the Arab man on the beach that day. You wanted to give your life some sort of purpose, didn't you?
No. Life has no purpose.
This guy's a loon. I was at the trial. He blamed it on the sun.
It was because of the sun.
Yes, well, thank you, Mr. Fantana. All right, Mr. Meursault, I have a final question for you.
Okay.
Do you think that you will win your appeal? Do you think that your life will be saved?
I don't care anymore. The only thing that I wish for is that if I am executed, the crowd will be there to watch.
Do you want them to feel sorry for you? To relate with your sadness during that moment?
No, I am not sad. I want them to hate me.
Well then, thank you for your time, Mr. Meursault. May God help your soul.
I don't believe in God.
Well, okay then. Thanks for tuning in this fine Wednesday morning. I'm Don Burgundy, and this is KLNG Lang 102.3, home of your AP Lang projects. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.